This is really uncomfortable way of sitting. Yeah. What? No, because I'll just disappear under here somewhere. No, it's all right. Thank you very much, Bernard.
How would you like the future to develop? Okay, you've done films, you've done albums, world success. How do you see your future going? How would you like it to go?
Don't really think I'm looking for a future. I think there's little prime things that I want to do. I definitely want the chance to direct something other than promo films. I think that's the one outstanding thing that I really want to get my teeth into. I'm very excited about the prospects of doing that. But other than that, I think I like to take things from day to day. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there's a chance of doing something on a 30-minute level for a video for TV, which I'll explore probably after this tour.
Of all the work you've done in acting and music, what are you most proud of? Is there any particular thing that stands out?
Nope.
Nothing at all?
No.
It's all viewed as a whole?
It's very much so. It's just viewed as work done.
But only sometimes it's very difficult. You must feel very satisfied. I saw you say twice to it, and it's very harrowing to do.
But you mean the Elephant Man thing? Yeah, yeah. That was certainly an experience. He was kind of an easy role, though. You know, I mean, there was so much emotional attachment to that man, John Merrick, that it was very hard to screw up on that one unless you were just a complete idiot.
You did really difficult to do.
It was difficult to do, but I'm not sure how much of an accomplishment it was.
Turn it around the other way then. Is there any particular work you've done that you're absolutely disgusted with? And if so, what?
This is where I should say Laughing Gnome, I suppose. Except my son likes it so much that I'm totally ambivalent about it now.
Are you still painting?
Yes, very much so. Yes, I am. In fact, I've contributed to an exhibition of wood cuts in Europe that should be coming out with work by Diesler, Salome, and whatever. I'm very quite proud of that. It'll go to Berlin. Yeah, there's about 25 cuts that are coming out in a portfolio.
Do you feel divorced from the character that you were the last time you were making music?
Well, no, because I was getting better in '78, so I felt no. I think I can carry on from there.
Because you've been called like an innovator and a plagiarist, and some people
Yeah.
think you're
Not really.
Where's your main home? Where are you based?
I'm based in Switzerland most of the time. Because I went there originally for tax reasons, because I didn't have enough money to pay the English taxes. But now I like the country an awful lot because I live in the country. I enjoy skiing an awful lot. It's one of the few exercises I still maintain to keep myself in reasonable physical condition.
9 years ago, you said you thought people of this country should prepare for civil war. You actually brought that against.
Working with Oshima was really quite an experience. Next question.
Before you started,
Yeah.
cut-up technique of writing,
Yeah.
you were aware of Brian Dyson and Burroughs.
Yeah, I just fooled around with the idea, but I met Burroughs, I believe it was somewhere around '73 in London, and he really sort of showed me how to do it his way, with scissors.
Are you interested in his return to sort of fame and fortune in America?
He's an extraordinary man. Yeah, I still have great contact with him when in New York. I'm doing a portrait of him at the moment. If it's of any interest over there. So he's a delightful man who never ceases to amaze me with his insights into New York behaviour and why people are like they are in New York.
Do you think Kerouac's return is interesting?
There's a new book by his wife, I think, isn't there? Jan Kerouac?
Ex-girlfriend.
Oh, was it an ex-girlfriend? Yeah. No, Kerouac is. I don't think is probably as resplendent in my mind as somebody like Cassidy. I think Cassidy was more alarmingly real.
You read that question there well about Mr. Snapchat. Do you actually feel yourself being English or British still, or do you feel yourself completely divorced from the country?
Uh,
You'll come home one day?
I'm under the torrid umbrella of feeling like an international person. And I think that's because so little of my last 12, 14 years has been spent in any one particular country, that you sort of come out of it all a bit shell-shocked and not really feeling, you feel sort of adrift on the sea, so to speak.
Nothing here pulling you back at all, then, is it?
Only people, individual friends, individual people, but not some great national need, no, just people. People still draw me to areas far more than the areas themselves.
You talk a lot about positive,
Yeah.
really positive.
Mm.
But apart from music, I mean, is that the most positive thing that you can do?
It's the most positive thing I can do, yes. How about you?
As a personality, surely you could lend
Oh,
your
it's
way
my
on.
responsibility, yeah?
Yeah.
That's why I'm a musician. That's why I'm trying to make my music positive.
Would you play a gig for CND or something like that? Or do you not agree with that?
The CND per se, I don't think I would be ready to gig for any particular group of people as such. I think if I had a particular point I would want to make that I felt particularly positive about, I would make it, yeah.
You've been invited to perform at
No. Is that an invitation?
Which is your favourite country to be in?
Wish. That's impossible. That's just impossible. Up until the last 48 hours, Australia was just absolutely dynamic, refreshing and impossible because of its dual moralities, but also incredibly unjaded, which was, I found very effective and spontaneous.
Is there any particular culture you like to explore?
It's all on whim. I mean, as much as any of it has been exercise, most of it has just been just old-fashioned feel for things. You know, it's just there's something in the air, and I kind of run off and explore it, whatever it is, and then try and intellectualize it afterwards, which is probably one of my greatest faults. No, not really. No, the fascination has worn off into a different kind of feel for the country. Again, I think that the veneer of the image is worn off more, and it's a desire to know some of the people there more than just the fascination of the idea of Japan, you know. And working that solidly with Japanese crew and Oshima himself, I think, had a lot to do with that.
Is there any musician or director that you think that
Oh, we all want to work with Scorsese, I suppose. But my Italian isn't really hot enough. I've got a nice overcoat. But yeah, that's been off and on about 1,000 times. It's called the Easter egg hunt. We talk about it. I think Robert has a bit of a problem raising money at the moment. But that's right, yeah. Absolutely little. Very little. He's very academic. He's not the least interested in pursuing music as a career, and likes maths. Maths?
No, music.
Oh. It's up to him, isn't it? You know.
In your early days, there was an awful lot of rejection. Was there ever a time when you felt like giving up?
Yeah, I think one only wants to give up if you're really after audience acceptance, and I think when the acceptance wasn't coming, I wanted to give up. But at this point, well, in fact, since about 76, 77, the acceptance part of it hasn't been the priority or the primary reason why I work anymore in music. So the reason for giving up is not there anymore. The only times I want to give up now is if I spend a particularly bad night writing and it just sounds hopeless and tepid and ignorant writing. Oh, I've written dozens of them. They're all unbelievably, grossly awful. No. Would you? Yeah, well, I hold great store by that when it comes to my writing. And a working script, yeah, but things like dialogue, I'm just an absolute flaccid letdown. I thank you very much. If you'd like to stay around for a few minutes, they're having a sneak preview of my new promo for my song Let's Dance in the other room, and I'd like you to put your mince pies on that. Thank you very much, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.